I've probably been with more girls than I think probably the average guy. I think, I'm not sure, just like how I see from my friends and stuff. But and I still have like this craving where it's like, fuck, I want more. It's because I haven't experienced it the way, where it's like that hot in the moment. What the fuck is going on? I have to pinch myself, kind of thing. Like they've been really great, but they haven't been to that.
Right, and the reason why they haven't been to that level is you just haven't taken yourself to that level. But what is it specifically with your dating life that you do not have that you really want?
Okay, so what I want is to able to meet, I guess, just have like girls come to me more, or at least just for a start. I mean, I feel like it's always me doing the work to make the move. It's usually me that makes the move. I feel often it's me asking to chill. Um, I mean, the caliber of them, I really like them. They're very good looking, and like their personalities are great. I get along with them, but I feel like it's like I'm acting as the hunter, and I kind of want to just lay back and kind of have it come to me, you know. That's what I want. Just have it a little easier, man, where I don't have to fucking feel like it's work as much, and that's exactly where like my dissociation with it is. Yeah.
Well, I think there's a couple things to that. One, you have to change your dating blueprint, because the ideas that you have in your mind, the beliefs that you have in your mind, are causing you to focus on things that are creating the reality that you're living.
Okay.
That's the first thing.
How do you change that? Yeah. Is that through affirmations? Is that through?
Also, here's the thing. So everybody has a blueprint on how they perceive a specific area of their life. You have a blueprint for how you perceive work life. You have a blueprint for how you perceive your dating life. You have a blueprint for how you perceive a relationship, how a relationship with a boss should be.
So when you say blueprint, you're talking about how things should be, right?
Based on your own conditioning, past conditioning, you've developed a set of ideas, a set of beliefs around how dating is and should be. So if you have this idea or a set of beliefs from your past conditioning that basically state that meeting women is difficult, you have to really take charge and like go out, and you have to be this huge ball of energy, and you have to do all the work, and blah, and you still have to approach them, and otherwise girls just won't approach you. And girls, you have this belief that girls they want a guy that will approach them, right? Or you have this belief that that girls find it more attractive when a guy comes up to them, right?
Okay.
Whatever it is. So you have your blueprint, and it's not just how you perceive women and the women you're attracted to. It's how you think that they perceive you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if you have this blueprint that states basically exactly what you just said, where you have to do all the work and it can't be that easy, then what it's going to do, what that blueprint does internally, is it causes you to focus your attention only on the girls. It's like that one exercise. You walk outside your house, you focus, I tell you to focus on, I want you to point out and tell me everything when you close your eyes, and then when you open your eyes, I want you to walk for 20 minutes. And after 20 minutes, I want you to come back and I want you to tell me everything that you saw that was red. So you do that. You walk, come back 20 minutes later, and you tell me everything that was red. I said, okay, cool. So I said, how many things did you see that were blue? And your mind goes blank.
Right.
You didn't see anything that was blue. Even though I literally planted over 150 blue objects on that, around that 20-minute walk that you just took, that were come right in front of your face, blue. You did not see them. Why?
Because I'm focusing on the red.
If you're focusing on the girls that don't like guys that are not Russian, if you're focusing on it having to be one way or the other, if you're focusing on anything that has to do with your beliefs or anything that's kind of created your blueprint around dating and stuff, then you are not going to see or experience the women that are completely open to experiencing that magic with you.
Mm-hmm.
They are available. They are always there. No matter where you go, they're always there. But if you are focused on the red and she's in blue, she's blue, then you're not, she's going to zig while you zag. She's there, but you're not going to connect.
Yeah, you're off the wavelength. Yeah.
That fulfill your blueprint.
Mm.
So I was talking earlier with, one of my other guys in Belarus, and he was telling me about how when he got to Belarus, he had such an amazing time. He started meeting all these girls, and he went on Tinder and he was over there and he was matching like crazy, and girls just, flocking to him, just loving him, just wanting his attention. He ended up meeting this one girl, and she didn't speak a lick of English, and he didn't speak a lick of Russian, and and they ended up like just going back and forth and just having the time of their life. And, they've been sleeping together ever since. They've been having a blast. And she doesn't speak any English and he doesn't speak any Russian. Well, he ended up going out, about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. And he met some guys from like Germany or something that were visiting Belarus as well. And he saw the guys that he met up with. They were all hanging out, and they saw him, saying something about a girl, the girls or whatever there or whatever. And the two guys from Germany were like, "Oh yeah, don't even fuck around with these girls from Belarus because they don't like guys that speak English. They only like guys that speak Russian."
Mm.
And my client was confused. He's like, "The fuck you talking about, bro?" Like, And so basically what happened is because these two guys from Germany, they go to the same place that my client is, in Belarus. So because they had for whatever reason, maybe somebody else told them that or whatever, for whatever reason, they had developed these ideas and beliefs or whatever that girls in Belarus, they have no chance or whatever with these girls because the Belarus girls only like guys that speak Russian. Well, the thing is that's not obviously not true. My client was, he didn't speak a lick of Russian, and he spoke Indian and English,
Yeah.
and girls left and right. Well, so basically what happened is these guys had these set, this blueprint. Now, if you have that blueprint, they focus their attention in the material world outside of them visually only upon the things that supports that blueprint for them. So,
yeah.
So what you do is you put 1,000 girls in a nightclub. These two guys walk in with this blueprint that basically states that all the girls from Belarus don't like guys unless they speak Russian. Okay, cool. So they're walking through and they're only focusing on, because they have this mindset that, and this blueprint that states this, they're only focusing upon the girls in the club that only like guys with Russian accents that speak Russian, right?
Mm-hmm.
They are avoiding the 80% of the other women in there that are actually available to them and want to be with them. It doesn't matter how you look at it. There's always going to be a small percentage of girls that are like a very specific type of guy. Like there's a very small percentage of girls that like a very specific type of guy, like like guys with big muscle.
Right. Some girls, I love that. Yeah.
Or guys that, have hairy chests, or some girls like short guys, some girls like tall guys. Those are very small percentage. That lies within like the 20% idea, right? So versus my client that goes over to Belarus, they're in the same location, and he has no blueprint other than let's have fun. He has no preconceived judgment. He has no ideas. He's just showing up pure. Hey, let's have some fun. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And then the next thing you know, he experiences all kinds of different things. He experiences some girls that like only Russian guys. He experiences some girls that only like this specific type of guy. He experiences girls that are just pure players. He experiences all the different types of girls. But then, because he doesn't allow any of those experiences to create any sort of like set belief or blueprint about how it is there, at the end of the night, and he ends up meeting this girl, and they have this insane hot connection. They come together, and everything kind of is natural, and it flows, and it's beautiful. The second thing is what we focus on, manifests. So if you're not focusing on anything and you just show up pure of heart, kind of just excited to be there, I can't wait to see what kind of fun, crazy shit happens tonight. You go out there with that pure attitude without the judgment, and then it opens up the opportunity to allow you to connect with women that you would like to be with.
Yeah.
And when that happens, when you're living more for the moment, in that moment, and you're just kind of allowing things to happen, those are the moments where like a girl will reposition herself from across the bar so she just happens to be standing right next to you. Those are the situations, the experiences where it seems like, holy shit, like it almost seems like it was fake on how it all kind of together and happened. Yeah. But you'll only experience those when you fully surrender. When you fully surrender to the moment. If you look at it a little bit deeper, at an energetic level, that's basically what's happening. You've got these energetic waves, these vibrations that you are putting out in your aura or your vibe, right? And you're putting these vibes out all the time.
For sure. Yeah.
If you could imagine, like, you got this like halo or this euphoric energy field all around you, which is influenced by your feelings. If you are, and what influences your feelings is your blueprint. Yeah. So if you're, if you are a guy that doesn't have much experience with women, and you have created this blueprint in your head all about how dating should be, or whatever, that you're not attractive, girls just don't like you, whatever it is, and you're walking around with these ideas, this blueprint, then that is directly affecting your energy, your euphoric, your vibe that you're putting out to the universe. And what we put out is what we get back. What we focus upon is what comes about.
So you recommend affirmations?
If you're just getting started, I recommend affirmations.
Okay.
After a certain level, after a certain point, affirmations become too redundant.
Yeah, that's how I feel. I did like 2 years of them with you.
Yeah. They become, after a while, they become too redundant, and you need to move on to experimenting with alternative exercises and ways that you can really alter your blueprint. When I work with guys, in person, I spend more time focusing on everything but affirmations.
Yeah.
Creating experiences that will give them the knowledge and experience that they need to fully understand and know things. See, the real reason why you are still even having certain troubles or difficulties fully understanding, and you say, yeah, I understand, I get it, yeah, I know that.
Exactly. Yeah. But I don't understand it fundamentally.
The reason why that's happening, yet there's still this, fuck, just tell me the answer. God damn it. The reason it's happening is because you have not yet experienced a certain number of things that you need to experience to be able to fully understand and know what the fuck I'm even talking about.
Yeah, I guess, man. I mean, yeah.
Well, no, there's no I guess. I know that that's a fucking fact, bro.
Yeah, I'm just, I guess, reluctantly agreeing, Yeah.
There's not anything else that you need to learn. Let me just put it that way.
Oh, guaranteed, man. Fuck. Guaranteed. There's nothing else I need to fucking learn. That's so true, man.
Okay, so you're looking for something really tangible to do.
Okay,
so I'm going to give you something tangible to do. You need to get really fucking good at directing your focus. It's a skill. Focus is a skill that you can develop. You need to develop this skill of pure concentration. So let's just say you're walking through the mall and you see a cute girl and you're like, oh man, see, there it is again. The only way that I'll be able to talk to her or meet that girl is if I just go up and talk to her, or if I do all the work.
Yeah. Okay.
Anytime whether it be mall or wherever, anytime you go back into those dominant thoughts, because those are dominant thoughts that are basically kind of running through your mind by default without you even knowing throughout the day, every day. But the only way to really alter these is by, for one, being aware of them. So when it comes up, if you're walking through the mall, you see a girl and you kind of feel this, maybe in your body, you feel this ugly tension or whatever, then what you would do is you would change your focus. You would be aware of it. You would acknowledge it, be aware of it, and then just change your focus immediately. And then go in and focus on something else instantly.
Could it be the present moment? Like meditation teaches you, like, just become aware of your body. Just become aware of the sensation.
Well, here's the thing. You could focus. I don't give a shit what you focus on. You can focus on a piece of grass. You could focus on a tree. You could focus on your left foot. You can focus on, you could go to the bathroom. You could go in the bathroom. Focus on your eyeball, one of your eyeballs. I don't care what it is. Just focus on it. So what you can do as a daily practice for this to work on your concentration and your sense of focus, ability to focus, is You take 10 minutes every single day and you just pick an object, something. It could be an object or something in your mind, but just focus 100% on that for 10 minutes.
Okay.
Maybe it's an experience. It could be an experience that you want to have. Focus on, an experience of you hooking up with like 5 girls at one time. Just focus on it 100%. Give 100% of your attention to that for 10 minutes. And it'll be a little bit challenging in the beginning to do this, but repetition is key. You'll get better at it.
Sure.
Right? See, one of the things, when you get into living more consciously and you go out and you just kind of enter into more of the natural flow of life, you're just kind of flowing. You're kind of going with the flow, and there's no forcing, there's no trying, there's no controlling. You're just kind of rolling with the punches. And guess what? In life, there's a lot of punches, and the goal is to not avoid all the punches. The mind will always try to tell you that you should always avoid all the punches and, at all costs. But it's within those punches that you are able to learn how to deal with the punches. When you're out at a nightclub, you're talking to a girl, you meet this girl, you're having a great time. Well, then next thing you know, she just up and disappears. Well, and then she's over there talking to some other dudes. What do? Well, your average guy would be like, what the fuck? Man, I just got fucking played. That girl, it's going to piss you off. Oh, that girl's a fucking player. What a bitch, this and that, whatever. You're going to have a lot of whatever. So most guys, if you don't learn how to change your focus and roll with the punches, most guys would let that literally destroy their night.
Mm-hmm.
Right? But something like that, it may piss me off in the moment, and I may express that I'm pissed off in that moment, but it never lasts for more than 5 to 10 minutes. Through the power of focus, you change, so that happens, and then let's just say that specific situation happens. Well, you've been practicing on your how you focus on things, right? You've been doing the daily practice of focus and concentration. So you recognize after about 5-10 minutes, oh wait, you know what? Fuck it. I can still have an amazing evening. And then you just kind of throw up your hands, and then you just focus on the present moment and just feeling fucking good. And then you go about your evening. You go back to the bar, you order a drink, you have fun, you go back out, you start dancing, and you meet some other girls. No big deal. The objective is not to think about anything or even do anything. It's to be.
To get out of your head.
To be. There's a really good movie that kind of puts us in what I'm talking about in a perspective. It's The Ultimate Gift.
Okay. Yeah.
If you just imagine while you're watching that movie, I'm the old guy in the movie that dies, and you're the young fucking punk ass rich kid.
Is your character? I don't even mind. Yeah. No, it's a great movie. Definitely, if you haven't seen it, definitely recommend you watch it.
Hey buddy, I hope you enjoyed that. If you feel you got some value out of that and would like to check out some of my other stuff, be sure to subscribe to my channel, leave a comment below, and don't forget to click on that little bell icon on your screen so you can get a notification the next time I post a video. Till next time, enjoy.